Welcome to San Diego, Snapdragon Stadium, home to the San Diego State Aztecs. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the San Diego State Aztecs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So San Diego State's offense comes onto the field first today. Running back searching for a hole. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Finds his man. It's Napier. There he goes. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll try the run. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give to the back. Lots of running room. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. The Aztecs have this offense rolling. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's second down. The play action fake. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand...
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. And the Aztecs decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. So the Wyoming Cowboys offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag in the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Anderson will throw. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Looking for more room. Inside the... And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Aztecs. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And he did make that extra point. No issue with the treacherous footing. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Handoff from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make a stop.
Second down, he'll throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. And the Cowboys come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on third. Rush is on him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Opening play of the drive from the 39. They'll test the right side. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping him up, getting him on the ground. Take away that run game. Make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Napier. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's busted. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Napier. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Snagged in the middle. It's Chavez. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Just drives it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Richardson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on second and long. Anderson wants to throw. Extending the play. On the move at the 30. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. We've reached the break. It's San Diego State holding the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Period, first down here. From the gun, the ground game. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. To the ground with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. There's the pressure. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
Kick is in the air. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. They'll leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
They'll try the left side. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Motion from the wideout. Got his man quickly. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. First down, 10 yards to go. Wants to throw on first down. Right on the money. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. And the Aztecs are flying down the field. They'll give it to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
The Aztecs have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go when you...
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, San Diego State. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. That touchdown gives this team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Use the play fake, now to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And incomplete on the deep ball.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly. And there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in. To force the incompletion.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good.
He's loose. Turning on the Jets. He's at the 40. The 20. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Under fire. Chucked it away just as he was hit. That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on 1st down and couldn't pull it off. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Anderson will throw. Got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Colorado is getting stomped. You could bring back any of the greats they've had there, Cordell Stewart or Rashaan Salam. None of them. A difference today. They're trailing by 17 to Arizona. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. How about that? Making a play and setting up your offense inside the 40 at the 39.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Anderson wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Pulls it in. It's Durr. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David. You've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Oh, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to going at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
To the air on 1st down. A strike downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. And the Aztecs come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on 1st down. On target. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Richardson. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Anderson will throw. Finds his tight end. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Pressure coming. Fires to the big fella. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Throws to the wideout. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Unleashes one deep. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like a terrific atmosphere there today in San Diego. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Snapdragon Stadium.
The Aztecs will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Richardson. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Anderson wants to throw. Got the quick pass. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. 1st and 10 coming up.
Nice pitch and catch there from QB to wide receiver. Great job. An out route is all about timing. 1, 2, 3, boom, break out, throw it to him right now. Great pitch, great catch.
They made the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain.
Well, there we go. We finally see some life in this offense running the football. Nice game to pick up the first down. Got to get more of that going moving forward because they have not run it there.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Motion from the wide receiver. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Durr. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. A low line drive and short kick. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got a chance. Oh, out of space. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Might as well give it to him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. The short hands, it's busted. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Aztecs will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last. Going to take a shot at this DB. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Anderson will throw. Plucks it out of the air. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out. You want to play man-to-man coverage on me? I'll put my big body on you. You throw it near me, I'll make the contested catch.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quick release by the QB. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. The missed field goal leaves us with a double-digit game, still sitting at 10.
And no sting for this team. I tell you what, when you drive the field against a really, really good defense and you have an opportunity to get points.
It's a seam wide open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They're going to ride this running back. Crosses the 45. Oh, he's got some space. What a run. Gets it inside the 40 and out of bounds at the 36. The Aztecs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So first down, we'll open up the final period. The give to the tailback.
Yeah, and he's shown you a little bit of everything today. Shows you why he's a really good back, and the line's paved some holes. And he's right at 99 yards, and the way this game's going with the lead, he's going to get a few more touches, break that century mark, and when you do, you have a great chance of winning football games.
And the Aztecs have enough for the first down.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Running to Green. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And this is a situation this offense trains for, having the lead late in the game, running the ball to ice it. They're just bleeding seconds off the clock. It's been a beautiful drive so far. And the defense, even though they know they're going to run it, they just can't stop it.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
They've been running it, but now the pass. Touchdown, Aztecs! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. And that extra point is a big one, as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback, receiver are on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Anderson wants to throw. Bring in the heat. He'll try to do it himself. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
And it's just been frustrating to watch the inconsistency of this guy at QB, man. You've got to be able to stay in rhythm in an offense, to stay ahead of schedule. And he's had a moment, and he threw a touchdown pass, but more consistency, more finding the open guys, delivering it to them.
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Great place to start for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Let's see what they've got on second down. They want to run it left here. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. It's a really nice run.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Touchdown, San Diego State! And the stomping has commenced. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Spirited matchup with ramifications inside CUSA today, guys. Here's how it finished up. UTEP packed a wallop today, and in many ways it felt like it packed Miners Nation with them too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead it felt like a walk through the park in El Paso. One game, I know, fellas, but it could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in CUSA.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Anderson will throw. Here comes the heat. Got room to work. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. He's in open space downfield. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. He's got it down the middle. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And the Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Makes one man miss. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Gonna try to get it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. Bully ball on 3rd and short. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship.